it feels like I haven't been on here in ages and ages. And just so you know, yeah, this is a little different because I'm downstate at my daughter's home. So I've had some things going on, and I had to take care of downstate. So that's why, unfortunately, I missed last week, and I do apologize to everybody, especially Bex and Sean, because I couldn't really get a hold of them. Where I was staying didn't have really great internet. So, but I'm here today in my daughter's beautiful home, and her and Dave are working, so I'm in the kitchen. You might see the cats come in. I'm not really sure. She's got two beautiful babies, but I'm going to have to need my glasses and use them today for sure, because this is done. I'm doing this on a tablet. So bear with me, no pun intended. Let's get to some reads, okay? I love you guys. All right. MJ, yeah, that's pretty funny. You're probably going to hear binging going on too. Maybe I should just turn the volume down. Why don't I just do that? And again, I apologize because I'm not used to doing streaming from the tablet. Okay, so let's try that. And a little bit of that. Okay, so all right, you're kind of looking at me from down below, but I appreciate it, MJ. Yeah. Hi, Natalie. How are you? I see there's people starting to come in. I'm going to go up to the top, and I think I'm going to go up to the top. Let's see. Let's start up top. Yeah. Ooh, lots of people here already. Hi, Tara. How are you? And Dan's here. Ooh, and Cindy's here. Hi, Cindy. How are you? Hi, Viner's Asylum. How are you? And the Wolf, he's here. Let's see who else is here. I'm going to just kind of go down the thing here. Yeah, Mango and Pip are not here. Mango, I left him in charge, so Lord knows what's going to happen up north by the time I get back, right? But they're good. I've got somebody talking with them, or taking care of them and the cats, so everything will be fine. Hopefully, I'll be able to go up this upcoming weekend, go back home. I'll tell you a little more about that when I get things taken care of, all right? So, all right, so let's start with the Wolf. Okay, so I'm getting the cards out of the box. I haven't used them since last week, and I smudged them when I finished with them. So let's see what we can get for you guys today. Let me give them another good shovel. All right, Dave, let's hang on. I hope you guys can hear me. Can you hear me okay? I hope you can. All righty. So let's go. Seventh card. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. All right. Well, that's a interesting card to start out the day with, right? Okay, so the first card that I got for you, I gotta see, this is really different for me today. Okay, so I got the Desert Wolf for you, Dave, and the Desert Wolf is also known as Coyote. It's also representative of the south direction, okay? So, okay. So the Coyote comes in for you today because it's actually kind of skittish, okay? It's coming in and they're showing me skittish. So coyotes, if you know how they are, they usually travel in a pack, but they're very tentative all the time. And this is what I'm seeing right now. There's a situation going on and you're kind of tentative. You're kind of not sure about some of the stuff about it, and you're not sure whether you should step into it or not. But what they're saying is, from Spirit, is to tell you that you need to just own it and make it yours, all right? It doesn't matter how somebody else did something, or people that were before you, or even people that aren't there now that may have had ideas about what you should be doing now, right? So what they're saying is, and again, they're showing me this tentative, shy coyote. They kind of tuck their tail and they go around, and this is what they're showing me. But they're telling me again to tell you to own it, make it yours. So whatever this venture is, or this event, or it's about changes also with you in your life. So this is what it's also showing you. But just own it and make whatever this is yours. Do it your way. You know what you're doing, so just own that. Don't hide from it. Don't, excuse me, don't listen to everybody else, because not everybody else would do it the way you would do it. And you can do it, no problems. Okay, so that is your card. Ooh, I actually found it. Can you believe it? There it is, the Desert Wolf. All right. Kind of neat that it comes up too, and it's a wolf, and you're got yourself named as the wolf today. All right, so we got to put the glasses on again. Now remember, I'm on a tiny screen because it's my tablet, so you guys gotta like bear with me a little bit, okay? All right. Oh, so now Margaret, I hope you're well, and I hope things are going good for you. And let me see what we've got for you today. Let me shuffle these bad boys up. Yeah, I haven't seen you guys in a while. It's been almost 2 weeks, actually. I've talked to a few of you on Messenger a little bit when I had service, but not all of you. So, okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. And actually, I haven't even gotten to speak with Bex and Sean yet about their new pup that they've got. Absolutely beautiful pup. Okay, so Margaret, your card. Okay, now you got to bear with me because I can't find the camera. Okay, is the grouse. And as you can see, the grouse is facing down with his wings out and his tail up because he's dancing, right? Okay, so all right, so Spirit's bringing me in a couple different things today with you. Actually, what I'm seeing again is balance, because the wings are out and they're just actually telling me to tell you to try to balance yourself, try to ground, because I feel like, and the grouse is all about joy and happiness and trying to keep that bit of balance, okay? And they keep showing me that there's things that are kind of coming into your world. So you've got your sacred circle and there's stuff going on around it, but it's kind of seeping in a little bit and it's kind of throwing you off balance just a little bit. So they're saying, just remember to take the time to celebrate you for you. Sort of like what I just told the wolf about. You can't worry about what others think. You just need to do what's best for you. And right now, if you kind of balance and take that deep breath and you get ready to move forward with whatever's going on right now. And I feel like there's a couple people that are around you, and because of it, it's almost like you're not normally around the energy that these two people have. So it's kind of also throwing you out of balance. But it's telling you today, just make sure that you take the time you need for yourself, okay, and balance and ground a little bit. And then you'll be able to deal with these things a little bit better, okay? So that is your card today. And okay, over there, sorry, it is the grouse. Yeah, you know, sometimes, excuse me, because I got to do this. Sometimes, you know, when we get people and they're different people that we're normally used to around us, we need to take that time to honor our space and honor who we are as people. Okay? So, all right, I'm going to go down a little bit here. Let me see what's going on. Oh, hi, Viner. How are you? Okay, I'm going up. Going up. Hi, Chicago. How are you? I hope you're doing well. Cullum, hi. How are you? Sure, absolutely. Let me get you pull a card for you. I hope you're doing well. I haven't really, like I said, I haven't been on. I did get a message, I guess, that Sean got a page back. I don't have my computer, so I can't really tell. So I'm glad that Sean got some of it straightened out. Anyway, hopefully they'll get the other ghost dimension one off too, if they haven't already. Okay, so Cullum, let's see what we've got for you today. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Okay. All righty. So here you go. Oh, here we go. Sorry, I'm so used to putting it up high. This is your card today, and it's the koi. And again, what I'm being told, so this may be the theme of the day today. What I'm being told and shown is balance. Okay, the koi and this particular koi, right? It's got the three colors, and they're kind of balanced out. So this is bringing in different areas of your life, okay? And it's about, okay, so Spirit's kind of talking about the fact that you've got a lot going on right now, and it's from different directions. So it's from friends and family, it's from events or work or just things that are happening, okay? And they're making sure that you are balanced with them. And this is showing also when koi show up, they're wisdom keepers because they live really long. People don't realize that koi can live like up to, I think, like 90 to 100 years. So they continue to pick up generational wisdoms, okay? They're kind of the keepers of that wisdom, okay? And they bring in, and this one actually has the three colors, and that's one of the reasons that they chose me to do that particular koi, is because it brings in financial, it brings in family and friends, it brings in all aspects of your life, okay? And again, it's like you're properly balanced, but you're walking in between like three or four things. So they're telling you, just make sure you slow down and take enough time for yourself to be able, again, to do it the way you need to do it for you, to make sure that everything happens the way it needs to. Make sure you kind of take a step back so you can see the bigger picture of things, so that you know as you're walking forward with anything that's going on. And I'm really hearing like work, but it's like as you're stepping forward, just make sure that you're stepping in the correct way that you're supposed to be, and also like the correct way of making sure you have enough time for you and balance, because I actually feel quite a bit of chaos right now with you. And I'm not sure what that's about, but it's around you. It's not in your circle. It's not in your personal space, but you need to make sure it doesn't, because it'll bleed over and then it'll kind of throw you out of balance. So you want to make sure every step you take, every moment you're moving forward, that you're kind of aware of your surroundings, aware of what's supposed to be done, aware of how you need to do it. Okay, so that's your card today. Awesome. I love koi. I love koi. I wish I could have a big pond. Oh, I'm reaching under the table to get the mouse. And guess what? It's not there. Woo-hoo. All right. So, hi, Natalie. How are you? Yeah, I know, MJ. That's so funny. Hi, Deb Diver. How are you? You sure can, Cheryl. Let's give you a card today. All right. Yep. I'll get to you, Natalie. And I also think I have to get to Dan, too. I'll get there. Hi, see some people I haven't seen in a while. Okay. Alrighty. Alrighty. Let's see what we got for Cheryl today. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Ooh, you got a nice card. Not that they're all not nice, but this is a cool card. I always love this card. So let me find it. Here you go. You're the spider today. You've gotten the spider. And spider has many different reasons to pop up into our lives. They talk about weaving our life and all that. But this for you today is actually about the creative. It's telling me like this is going to be like a real creative time for you in the next couple weeks. And by creating, okay, just like spider, right? Just like the spider who weaves its web, and it's about bringing that creativity into your life. And you're in control of that, Cheryl. That's what you're supposed to be doing, because we are, and I tell people this all the time, we're the ones in charge of our own life. We're not responsible for anybody else or anybody else's decisions, but we got to remember to take care of ours, right? So this creative time, it's going to be a good time for you to maybe finish some projects or start something that you really wanted to do, but you didn't really make time for it. And this is also about making that time. And the spider is showing you really well that it is supposed to be, you're in charge of your time. So you have to make it, you have to weave it in the way that it's going to work for you. And that's how you'll be doing for the next couple weeks. I'm seeing like a week and a half to 2 weeks, and it is all about creativity. So do the work, have some fun, and it will like benefit your life. All right. So that's your card today. You know, I laugh, and I actually was thinking about this a lot over the past week. Um, Sometimes we just need to be creative, even if it's something that we haven't done before, or, you know, whether it's cooking or whether it's doing artwork or whether it's doing whatever it's doing. But sometimes we have to put that creative into our life because it brings us joy. And sometimes we also need to just sit back and look at the many, many blessings that we have, even if they're really small, or even if sometimes we get thrown off the path that we think we're supposed to do. Sometimes Creator has a way of pushing us, and spirit families have a way of pushing us into things that we need to do, but maybe don't even recognize it ourselves. So Cheryl, that's a great card for you, and just be creative and, you know, go with the flow. One of the hardest things to do is if we're planners, right? We plan because it's supposed to go a certain way. Sometimes we get thrown off kilter when it isn't the way we normally do it, right? So just go with the flow. All right, Natalie, let's see what I've got for you. And hello, Miss Royale. I haven't seen you in a while. I'm glad to see you here. Thank you guys for all stopping in. It's great to see everybody. I appreciate your time. All right. Let's see what kind of card we have for Natalie today. All righty. And again, if you're just joining in, I am not up north. Mango is running the house up north. I got somebody stopping in with them to take care of them guys while I'm downstate. So I'm at my daughter's house. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Okay, Natalie, your card today is, sorry, still figuring it out, right? Okay, your story today, or your card today is the horse. Okay. Well, and the thing I love about this particular image is the fact that it's full of joy and full of being, right? Just being in the moment. And for you right now, I feel like you almost feel like you've been stifled a little bit. Spirit's like pushing, showing me that you're like pushing down, like you're kind of stuck in this one spot, right? And you're unable to move forward with whatever it is that you're trying to move forward with. But this is your time. This is your time. So, okay, so Spirit's kind of saying like for the next month, okay, like 3 to 4 weeks, it's going to be all about you. All about you getting out and being able to do what you want, and almost clearing, because they're showing me like the clearing of space for you. It's almost like you've done the spring cleaning and moved the things that needed to be out of your sacred circle. Not that you're wishing them bad, but you're tying things up and making room for new opportunities to come in. And this is really important because if we as people or as humans don't clean our clutter, you know, our emotional ties, that, you know, things that we don't need to bring forward, because we can't change what happened yesterday. We can't change what happened a half hour ago. So going back in our past and dragging stuff forward sometimes isn't really healthy for us. So you need to look at it and clean it. And that's what they're telling me you've been doing, kind of getting your life centered. So now for the next 3, 4 weeks, this is what it's going to be about. You, okay, celebrating you. Doing things you want to do, bringing those opportunities into you, so you can choose what it is that you want to move forward for. And your spirit family has made a lot of kind of like, Okay, so like you're laying there at night, or if you're sitting in a chair, or if you kind of daydream a little bit, it's like, what are we gonna do, right? It's like, what are we gonna do? Should I do this? Should I not do this? And it's like our spirit family helps us get to a place that we have positive opportunities put to us, and then we choose what it is we do. So this is what's going to be going on for you for the next week, and it's a great place. So take advantage of it, all right? And that is your card today. It is the horse. I love the horse. I actually, spring is probably one of my least favorite seasons because I don't like the beginning of it. I like the end of it, but I don't like the beginning of it because it's all like you got to go outside, you got to clean up the mud, you got to clean up all the dead stuff that kind of laid there all winter. It's not my favorite time, but the end of spring is awesome because the flowers are growing and the trees are starting to bloom. So this is a great time to be creative, Natalie, and absolutely 100% great time. Okay, so let me go up a little bit here. Oh, Hi, Leisha Combs. How are you? I hope you're well. Yeah, I'm good. Where is Dan? Oh, I will do Chicago a card. Dan, I don't know where you are. I thought I saw it, but I must have missed it. But I'll get to you. I'll find it. All right. All righty. Let's see what we have tonight for Chicago. I hope you don't mind me calling you just Chicago. Oh, all right. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Ooh, we got a nice card too today. All right. So the first thing I will tell you is I'm hearing the words pinpoint precision. Okay, pinpoint precision. Can't even talk today. Okay, so your card today is the red-tailed hawk. Okay, and I've actually been seeing a lot of these guys downstate, and I've actually been kind of surprised. But there's a lot of areas that have been built up where nature used to be 100%. Now it's becoming apartments and housing and all kinds of shops and all that. So humans are kind of invading that space. So this is what I'm being told for you. You need to have pinpoint precision. Say that 10 times fast. And what they're showing me is there's a bigger picture, and it's almost like there's so much of a bigger picture that it's obscuring what you need to see. So they want you to really look, be specific about whatever this is that's coming in. And I feel like it's some kind of work opportunity. I'm not sure, but this is kind of what they're showing me. But before you kind of jump, because you're looking like kind of like stars in your eyes is what they're saying to me. So you're kind of looking at things and it's like, oh, wow, this is so, but you're not seeing through kind of the chaos that they're putting it around. I don't, it's not a negative thing. So it's kind of like a whirlwind around you. So you need to take a step back and take that breath, and with pinpoint precision, you need to understand all that's involved with whatever this is. And then, only then, you'll be able to make kind of like a logical choice, they're saying, or a kind of a wise choice, because you'll have been able to see everything that was involved or would be involved with whatever this is. So I hope that resonates with you, and this is your card today. It's the red-tailed hawk. And like I said, I love watching them. They're amazing. Where I stayed last week was one of my best friend's place, and she was kind of out a ways, and so she lives more in woods, and they were out everywhere. So it's always good. And I also get for you, Chicago, to kind of be aware of the hawks, because when you see them, and they're, people are surprised when we do see them in the city, but they're around because they're adapting. But when you see one or you see them, it'll kind of be like a reminder for you, right? A reminder of what you need to do. Okay, well, I hope that resonates a little bit. And look, let me see here. I'm going to shoot down here a little bit. Like I said, I'm on my tablet, so yeah, I know. If I had let him out, MJ, had left him out, yeah, the house would be like, yeah, I don't even want to think about it. He's so crazy. All right. Yep, I already gave you one. Hi, Emily. How are you? Let's get you up there. Again, I'm sorry. You know, it's going to take me a minute because it's really, 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 really. Hi, Pixie. Yep, I'll get to you too. It's like, wow, it's really tiny. I thought I had a bad time seeing it on the big screen. Holy crow. All right, so let's see what I have for my Emily today. All right, here we go. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. So what are you being, oh yeah, I will tell you, because this is kind of funny, actually. I lost it on the deck now. But some of the cards, when I was doing readings at one time and Mango decided to pick a card, yeah, he like put his beak right through it. So I've got holes. Oh, God, he drives me nuts. Okay, so here you go. This is your card today, and it's the Badger. And it's funny because I was talking about this with somebody the other day, and I don't even remember who it was that I was talking about. But what I'm seeing with this is there's something going on and you're being kind of very, very stubborn about it. And it's like, kind of like, because you're being stubborn about it, you kind of feel stuck, but you're not even realizing you're being stubborn with it because there's other choices and other opportunities that are coming around you that can assist you with whatever this is. And I also feel like the family's kind of involved with this. So, but it's like, yeah, I don't want to do it that way. Or yeah, I don't want to do it. Or I'm comfortable where I am. And Spirit just keeps showing me this, like you putting the stops on everything, right? So Badger brings in that stubbornness, okay? They're also a creature that is willing to fight for what it believes in, okay? Fight for the path, fight for the food, fight for the little ones they have. That's how Badgers are. And they literally stomp and push back. And they literally push back like against a rock. Like, I don't want to do it. I don't want to go there. I don't want to think about it. And this is what they're telling me is going on with you. It's something. And again, it's involving more people than just one. And it's like, you need to just take a breath. It's not awful. Change happens from the moment we're conceived. We're continually going through change. But by the stubborn streak, and that's what they just said, you have a really stubborn streak in you. By doing that, you're missing out on things that would really benefit you. Okay, so it's not a bad thing. It's just something you need to be aware of and maybe like look at a few things that are going around and saying, hey, you know, maybe I should look at it this way, or at least give it a chance by looking at it. You don't necessarily have to do it, but at least kind of level that playing field so you're aware of everything that's going on. Okay, so in that way you can make a good choice. So that's your card. It's the Badger. Be so stubborn is what they're saying. All right. I hope that resonates with you, Emily. Okay, I'm going to go down a little bit. Oh, I know Miss Pixie. And where, Dan? I got to find you. Yeah, Alicia, I see you. I will. Hi, Rebecca. How are you? Where are you? Oh, hi. How are you? Awesome. All right, so let me get to Pixie first, and then I'll get more. I'm not going anywhere. I'm not going anywhere. So just guys, if you're patient, we'll get through some of these. It's also kind of good to hear other people's reads because you can kind of sometimes relate to what's going on in our own lives, right? Okay, so Pixie, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and that was interesting. So that one wanted to come too. So you have that card as well. All right. So the card that I drew in the 7th position is the frog. I don't know if you can see it really great. Yeah, there you go, the frog. Okay, so the frog brings about, again, changes. This is about changes and cycles with you right now. And it's kind of, okay, so I'm sorry. Okay, yeah, I'm just listening. This is about like the changes that need to be done that you've been wanting to have done, and it's because you're like in this cycle. It's almost like you have to pull part of the routine, is what they're saying, like change up part of your routine. And by doing so, it's like, because you keep going through and it's almost like ritual, like I get up in the morning when I'm at home, I get up, I feed the cats, I feed everybody, and then I take a shot. It's like a routine that you have every day. And this is what they're saying. You need to maybe change that up a little, because there's opportunities that are kind of going to like fall in front of you, like you're going, oh, wow, where did that come from, right? And your spirit family, which is all the people that lived before you and your bloodline, and the people that that have passed from your life and your life walk, and they're on the other side. They're here to help you, and they're all here. All our spirit families are to help us. And this is what they keep saying. You can't just keep, okay, this is spirit, so don't beat me up about it. You can't keep doing the same thing that you're doing. It's like over and over and over and over and over. And this is what this guy is yelling at me. If you want change, well, he's yelling at me to tell you, okay, if you want that change, you have to make that change happen, okay? And he's like saying over and over and over and over, and you're not realizing what you're doing, because it's making this kind of a ritual, which is kind of stopping the stuff that you're looking for to come into your life, okay? And he's only saying that with love. And the card that like wanted to jump out with it and kind of stuck to it is, again, the medicine wheel. And the medicine wheel was kind of sideways a little bit. So this is not a balanced way it came out. So again, this is about balance and breaking that ritual and making sure you're in the best place possible in mind, body, spirit, to be able to open this other stuff coming in. And I actually feel like this stuff has been trying to push in for a couple months. And it's like stuff that you've asked help with. It's stuff that you've wanted to come in to make happen, to manifest, however you want to put it. But it's about that balance, right? And you have to change up the cycle. And that's your two cards today, is the medicine wheel and the frog. Yep, I can't tell you, sometimes cards just do that. The spirit wants you to connect in a different way, and that's how I use the cards, is to connect to each of you when I read. Okay, so Leisha, I'm gonna do, all right, I'm going to do a read for you. Okay, so let's see where I'm at with that. All right. At least I'm not white as a ghost like I usually am up north, eh? When I read for you guys, that's one thing. Instead, I look old. All right, here we go. Leisha, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Wow, they're in a hurry. Okay, you've got a card too that is already been pulled actually today, I think, and that is the koi. Okay, now for you, sorry, gotta keep my pipes wet. Okay, so for you, like I said, the koi are wisdom keepers of knowledge, and this is more about, I'm hearing more like family history almost. So this is stuff that's either been passed down to you. Oh yeah, and see, this is the card. I don't know if you guys can see it, but there is a hole in it. Yep, and that was mango. So this is kind of about family, and it's about passing down traditions for you. It's about cycles and traditions and things that your family members that are older than you, that are actually still alive, but have done and gone through. And I'm almost getting like, when they do this to me, this means like pushing you towards it. it's almost like you need to be pushed towards some people in your life that maybe are a little bit older, but they have gone through similar things that you have gone through. And that's what you call a keeper of wisdom, right? And it's like maybe you need to open up to them a little bit so it can help your situation or the way your life is right now. And it's all positive because, okay, so I'll tell you, I sat last week with a 92-year-old grandmother and mom. She's known me since I was 15 years old. And I sat with her. I had the honor and privilege to sit with her all last week. Yeah. And it was amazing. And the stuff she talked about and we asked about and just kind of stuff that her and I had in conversation, I learned so much that I didn't know. Okay. And they have the old ways, they have history in them. They're like walking history books. And that's what I'm being told that you need to kind of push towards and really take advantage of. And they don't have to be 92, right? They don't have to be 92 like my one of my moms in my life is. But really look to them. And if you have questions going on in your life or you're not sure how to do it, they won't judge you, but they will tell you from experience what will help and assist you. You will be surprised exactly how much they can share with us that it really does help us in our everyday life. So that is your card today, Leisha, and it is the koi. I just can't even tell you what a gift it was to share time with my friend's mom last week. And like I said, she's known me since I was 15. She's known my daughter. And it was just a lovely experience. And sometimes they feel like what is their purpose? Why are they here? And it's like we need to take advantage of that and interact with our elders because they're just amazing. And the life stories that maybe we didn't know growing up, but the things that they had growing up, it's such a rich history. And to not take advantage of that, I recommend it to anybody. To not take advantage of that, it's really sad. You really should take advantage because they're just amazing. They're life stories. You know, we read about history. Well, here's a walking, living history is people that are our parents, our elderly parents, or our grandparents, or our aunts and uncles, or even friends' parents, right? Take advantage of it. It's really a wonderful thing. All right. Okay. Oh, okay, brother. Okay. Hi, brother Joe and sister Cheryl. Okay. I will, Gavin. How are you? I haven't seen you. Hi, Pamela. I see you too. Okay, so, all right, here we go. Let's see what I can get for. Ooh. Let's see what I can get for Gavin today. And again, thank you all for spending time with me here today. I know I'm not in our usual spot, but hey, it's all good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. I was like, oh my goodness, if that koi comes up again, I'll just laugh. Okay, so your card today is the rabbit. Okay, let's see if I can do this. Maybe that was it. Okay, so it's the rabbit. Okay, so rabbits. Oh, with Easter coming, rabbits are everywhere, right? But rabbits for you. Okay, so it's about kind of like, okay, so there's a lot of stuff going on around you right now. And you're not really connected with it. And it's almost like this rabbit is actually, and the thing they just said, it's pretty funny. It's like a deer caught in headlights, right? So the rabbit is kind of like, wow, trying to take a lot of stuff in at once. And that's not always easy, right? And it's like, oh, they have something to say, or this is happening over there, or oh, behind us, something else is going on. And it's like your focus is jumping like a rabbit. Fast, 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 fast. And you're not benefiting from the things that are around you because it's like everything is like going really fast. So they're just saying, just take a breath, take that deep breath in and slow your heartbeat down. And rabbits, okay, when rabbits get alarmed or they get they're wary of stuff or they're not sure where they're going or where they're heading, their hearts go really, really super fast. And right now they're telling me take it down a notch so that you are calmer and understand that spirit family around you has got this and you've got this. Whatever's going on, it's everything will be fine. You just simply have to, number one, have faith. Number two, believe it. They're also saying that you can do anything you set your mind to. And it's really interesting because it's like I see a couple of people in your spirit family, they're actually like wringing their hands. Oh, if he would only just believe in himself more and trust himself more and have more confidence, everything would happen in a better way. Everything would happen in a more beneficial and calming way. Okay, so it's all about slowing that energy down for you right now so that the things that are happening will make more sense and it's not all bad. It's good. You know, we have a tendency, and that's your card too, before I get into this, that's your card was the rabbit, Gavin. We have a tendency as humans to always kind of think of the worst, right? We always look at things and sometimes, you know, our minds get carried away. We're unsure because you don't know what the outcome is. So we let our imagination kind of run away with us a little bit and we always think the worst, or we think we can't change, or we think, oh man, how are we going to do this now? We need to flip stuff. Okay. That's not the way it needs to be. We all just have to tend to take that break, calm ourselves down a little bit enough so that our heads and our minds can see what spirit's helping us with, what the opportunities around us are, and what we need to do to kind of make certain things work. So, but that's all humans, right? That's all humans. I go through it. It's everybody kind of goes through it. So yeah, just remember that. And Gavin, thanks for stopping in. I hope it resonated with you a little bit. All right, everybody's saying hi. Thank you very much, Margaret. I really appreciate it. Yep, I'll tell you guys all about it next week. All right, let's see. Okay. Yeah, sure, Mari. I will be happily give you a card. Hang on. Yeah, I've had things going on. Just some different changes that you got to kind of bounce around with, right? And make them work. Okay, so let's see. Let me get the deck changed up for you today. All right. All right. So we have, card fell out. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Okay, so and then what's this card? Oh, okay. All right, so we had one leap out of the deck, which is always interesting. And then I have the 7th card pulled, and the 7th card for you is the doe. You know, doe, a deer. Yeah, I know. I won't sing anymore, but that's what it is, the doe, the deer. Okay, so the doe brings in about nurturing self. It talks about being gentle on ourselves. It's a... Okay, so yep. Okay, yep. Hang on a minute. Yep. Okay, so what they're saying is there's a lot going on with you right now, and it's like almost like to the point where you're just not taking time for yourself, and it's like you're putting out fires here, you're putting out fires there, and it's all about us making sure we nurture ourselves to keep ourselves in balance. And it's really important that we do that. Okay. And they're actually saying, like, take some time for yourself, take some time, take care for yourself. Okay. So if you need a 10-minute break outside at work or family or whatever, just take that. Okay. One of the things I always tell everybody is do the 7 breaths, one for each direction. And you take that breath in and you hold it and then you release it. And it kind of magically gives you the energy and the clarity that you need to do things the way that is best for us. Okay, so that's definitely the main card. But the one that kind of jumped out of the deck as I started counting 7 is the butterfly. So you need to take care of yourself, and it's almost about nurturing, and it's nurturing through creativity. Now, the butterfly actually brings in about cycles too, and its wings are spread and all this stuff. It can bring all that kind of good stuff in. But for you, it's about the creativeness. It's about working with the dough, okay, to nurture self and nurture that creativity. And I'm actually seeing, like they're saying, like a burst of energy or a burst of creativity is coming your way. So take advantage of that time and utilize it and feed your soul. Okay, so that's your card today, Mari, and I hope they resonate with you a little bit. Okay, thanks for stopping in today and saying hi. I really appreciate it. And I think it was Pamela, I think, that sent or somebody, I can't, because it's so little on my tablet, I can't see, but thank you for the super sticker. Yeah, it was Pamela Crawford. Thank you. Okay, so you can, Viner. Let's see what I can get for you today. Let's see if I can make it work. There it goes. All right, we're going to do that. Okay, Margaret, before I get to you, Viner, I just want to address this. I think that's a good thing, Bear, or I'm looking at the little bear, sorry. I think that's a great thing, Margaret, and I will keep you in prayer, yeah? I will definitely keep you in my prayers, and everything will go as it needs to be for highest good and faith. Just believe it, and don't add fear to it. Don't feed that fear, Margaret. You'll be good. All right, so Viner, let's see what I got for you today. I hope everybody's been doing okay. Where I'm at is much warmer than where the house is up north, so I'm hoping by the time I get back up there, it'll be a little warmer up there. We actually got to 70 degrees where I'm at right now. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Okay, well, kind of speaking of warm weather, here you go. Your card today is grandfather's son. Okay. One sec. Pardon me. Okay, so with you right now, okay, let me listen. Okay, so Father Son comes in, and it's about healing. It's about a healing grace for you. It's about warm. It's kind of like when someone doesn't feel good sometimes, or they need to be like, and they're in a not a great state of mind, and they want to be in a better place with that, and they're kind of feeling a little bit down. They like to sit out in the sun, right? Sunshine makes everything better. They even sell light bulbs now for like the winter months that feed that into a positive when we're inside or stuck inside. But what I'm feeling right now is this is a healing time for you, and it's almost kind of like what they're saying is like you just have to allow it to heal. You have to allow it to come. And I'm actually being shown like tears. And remember, tears cleanse, water cleanses, right? But this is a time of letting that all out and letting that go so that you can heal. And it kind of makes me feel like it's almost like the sun. What Spirit's showing me is the sun coming in, and it's like pushing out the shadows. And I feel that almost like it's like a sadness with you right now that's going on. And they're saying, we know what's going on with you. We're trying to help you, but you've got to let the sun in. You have to let the warmth in. You have to let the healing in. You have to take time for that healing to happen. It doesn't happen overnight. Don't let it swallow you whole. And this is what I'm seeing, the shadows. They're saying, don't let that shadow extend all over. Let the healing come in. Now, they don't usually talk like this when I'm doing these sort of things just on the screen. but they're kind of saying, and I'm sorry, that's just going on in the back because I'm on the tablet, so I'm getting binged. But I'm kind of seeing almost like, I don't know what you believe in, but I'm almost seeing that you connect, or the angels, or what we call them angels as human, but I feel like that divine energy is around you to help you to heal and drive those shadows away. You have to allow yourself to come up for air. You have to allow yourself to understand humans aren't perfect. We're not perfect, and have to allow that healing to occur and quit. It's like you put so much on your own shoulders. You want to carry so much weight. You feel kind of like drugged down by all this. But what it is a lot of stuff that you didn't have to take on personally, and it's kind of holding you down. So make sure you have enough space and time to let that healing begin. If you need to reach out, reach out to us, send me an email, send me, any of us here in the family, we're all there for each other. So make sure you know that too. And I'm getting a really loud, please understand that you are not by yourself. You are loved, you are cared about, and yeah, you have this great spirit, but you have to let it heal and you have to let it shine. Okay, so I love you very much. Thank you for coming, and I'm glad to see you here. And God bless, and I hope it resonates, but let it resonate as a positive. Okay, spirit is around you, your spirit family's around you, we're all around you, and there's good things. So you need to look at the positive things, the blessings, even if they're small. They're big, okay? Small ones can create joy too, and that's basically what's being shared with me for you today. So I hope that resonates, okay? All righty, let's go down the line again. There he is. See, you guys got all these big new names I don't know about. All right. Okay, so let me do that. Whew. Can't see, can't hear. Woo! All right, yeah. All right. All right, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Okay. This is a perfect card for you, Dan. Your card today is the ant. Okay. And what that brings in now, I want you to look at that ant, right? You remember that song? I don't know if you know it. Frank Sinatra used to sing it about what makes that little old ant think he can move a rubber tree plant. It's high hopes, all right? And this is what they're showing me. You're kind of in that position right now. You can do anything that you set your mind to, and you can move forward in positives. But what I'm seeing also is, as this little ant pushes this little ball of water, and that's all it is, a little ant pushing a ball of water, he also has people that, well, not people, but he has ants in the community around him, just like you do. You have community around him, around you, and family around you, and they will shore you up, they will hold you up. And I'm being told not to let your head go down. You need to be more positive with yourself. You're really hard on yourself is what they're telling me right now. And, sometimes things don't work out and sometimes they do. And sometimes the things that maybe not work out lead us to other things, that opportunities and positives that we probably would have never even seen had we been involved with whatever has been let go or changed, right? So, and I'm also getting the fact too that you've got to kind of like look outside the box. Like you've got, okay, horses, when they run, sometimes when they race, they put blinders on them so they can't see sideways, so they just see forward. It's also called like tunnel vision. So this is what I'm seeing. You're like kind of tunnel vision. You're focusing on the things that didn't go the way you wanted to, or the things that didn't happen the way you thought they would. And you need to let that go. Doesn't matter. It's behind you. It's over. Can't change it, can't do anything about it. So just move forward, okay? Things will be better. Things are the way they are right now because this is the way they're supposed to be. And I know that's probably not what you want to hear, but it's because the way they're supposed to be right now. And something good will come out of the way this is right now for you. And I'm just saying, just rely and look to your community, okay, your family, your community of people. Look at all that to help you move forward. And it will come. It's just, it's almost like the focus you have is on the wrong thing. And it's like you're putting all that stuff on you as pressure and you need to let it go. You just need to let it go. You need to lighten up and look. And again, they're like showing me like a vast 45-degree angle back and forth so that there's more that's available to you. You just haven't stumbled across it yet. Okay, so that's your card today, and I love you, and thanks for popping on today. I really appreciate everybody that's here always. Okay, oh, and there I go, reaching for the mouse under the table. It's not there anymore. Sure, Deb, I can give you a card today. Pamela Crawford, you will be fine as well. Hi, Deborah. How are you? Thanks for stopping in. God, you guys were like, oh, here, I'm getting down the line. I'm getting down the line. Oh, mind over matter, right? Mind over manner. Okay, so here we go. All right, get these things off. I don't need to see that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Okay. This card came up for you today, and it is the Komodo dragon. When I see this, this is about guardians, and this is about like taking up in defense. So you've got people, you've got guides, you've got spirit around you that is kind of holding your place, is what they're telling me, okay? And the dragon, the Komodo dragon, and yes, they are a dragon, and dragons are real, and they were real. When they show up, it's about defending you almost, or putting this like bubble around you so that you can do what you need to do for you and yours, but carefully. Okay, so they make sure like outside interference doesn't come in and kind of throw you off track. And this is what I feel is actually around you. It's your spirit family. And it's like you're trying to take care of something within what's most important to you right now. And it's like these distractions have popped in, or diversions, they're telling me. The word is diversion, they're telling me. And you always want to make sure that that's going on. And that you're aware of it, so that when you do get that break, or if you need a break, you can talk to your spirit family and ask them for that to happen, or ask Creator God or any of whoever it is that you feel comfortable with, just even saying it out loud, to bring that around you so you actually have that bubble around you. And it's like a bubble of protection, but it's kind of also like a bubble of, okay, I can do what I need to do in my little circle, and I don't have to worry about everything. So just concentrate on what's important to you. Everybody else, everything happening, experiences, people, whatever it is, they will be warded off if you need it. Okay, and that is your card today, and it's the Komodo dragon. I actually love them. They're fierce. They stand up for themselves. They're quick. So to have that protection and that feeling of that protection around you is absolutely awesome. And I'm going under the sink again here to get you guys to, yeah. So Deb, I hope that kind of resonates with what's going on. And I'm sorry, I've got, for some reason, Facebook keeps dinging me. All right, I'm not even on Facebook. Okay, so Deborah, let's see what I got for Deborah. Hi, Pamela. How are you? Pamela French. Yes, I'm in a different room. I'm at my daughter's for anybody that doesn't know. I've been down here. This is going into my second week. And I'll tell you guys all about that next week, maybe. But I have to finish finding out so I can know what I'm going on. All right, so here we go. All right, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Ooh, you got a nice card today. Let's burn it down, babes. Okay, so your card today is the Elemental of Fire. Okay, the Elemental of Fire. Now, what I'm being told by Spirit is that that's kind of what you feel like what's going on with you right now is like everything is going rapidly, and it's like you think you're going to go this way, and that opportunity like goes away, and things are going and changing really quickly, I feel with you. But with this particular elemental, okay, which is fire, you need to harness that power of that elemental and use it to your advantage, okay? Instead of letting stuff just go poof around you like it's burned down, not literally, but you know what I'm saying. You need to kind of harness that elemental of fire so that you can direct it in the directions that you need it to go. Fire is an amazing elemental. You can do much with it's very powerful. You can do much with it to help you in your own journey, in your own path. But you need to harness it. You need to think in that manner of being able to do things that way, okay? Like take control of it. Take control of what you're thinking. You know, it's like don't be scattered, because it's like scattered leaves or scattered paper that comes through, the wind comes through and blows all over. Of course, if there's fire, right, or if there's obstacles to it, it'll go, right, and it changes and you might lose that. So they want you to direct that fire and like light your soul. Okay, just light your soul up. Make your soul be on fire and make it to a positive thing. Okay. It's kind of about, I feel like you started to move in a direction and then you almost feel like you get, no pun, but this is how they're talking to me, with like you almost feel like you got burned. Not literally burned, but like, you know how people do things to other people or situations happen and you feel like, wow, I just got burned, right? Because that opportunity left or that decision was taken away from you so that you couldn't utilize it as how you wanted to do things. They're saying you just have to remember, take those deep breaths in, hold them, let them go, ground yourself, and then channel your power. Feed your soul. Let your soul direct you in the way you need to go. So that is your card today, Deborah, and I hope it resonates with you. And thank you so much for stopping in today. It's been a pleasure to see all you guys. Oh, yes, Pamela, I am in a different room. I thank you very much. I missed everybody too. I appreciate you guys. You're very welcome, Margaret. Okay, I'm gonna kind of go down a little bit here today. Nah, you know what, Pamela? Don't feed that fear, okay? Don't feed that fear. Don't feed that anxiety, because then what it does is it disturbs our electrical way of doing things in our body. Because yes, our body has electricity in it, you know, and it kind of messes with you. So don't think that. Just picture yourself and put yourself out there as positives, okay? You just need to know that, and believe me, I know where that's coming from, but you just can't. Just have faith. Just have faith in yourself. Have faith in the spirit family. Have faith in Creator God. You know, it's going to be okay. And if you just let them hear that energy, and that's what you put out in the world, that's what comes back for you. So please, please, please continue to give yourself, you know, that feeling of don't feed the fear. Okay? All right. Let me look. Let me look. Oh, let me look. All right. Hi, James. How are you? Yeah, we are all in the same boat. I swear we are. I swear we are. I'm trying. I am trying. Okay, yeah. Okay. Hi, Carla. How are you? Okay, for all of you who don't know this lovely woman who's like my sister, I love her dearly. Has the most amazing wildlife photography. You need to look her up. She lives out in South Dakota area, and she's got these beautiful wild horses that she's able to see, and she shares with us their life and part of her soul too, because I know how she's connected with this land. Make sure you check her out. Her photography is just phenomenal. And she's a beautiful soul as well. And I love you. And tell Sam, I'm glad he had a good birthday. I think he did anyway. Yeah, it was great. Tell him, yeah, it was great. All right. So I'm going up and down. Well, there is Counselor Yo Yo. How is Yo Yo doing? I will give you a card. I will indeed give you a card. All right, here we go. Let's see what we've got. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. The elementals are playing today. Okay, so your card today is air, the elemental of air. Okay, for you, this is about being heard. It's like taking up the space. It's about allowing allowing your beautiful energy from your soul to expand and just reach a lot of people. It's having no fear, because they're actually showing me like people shooting, people climbing buildings, riding a motorcycle, people. It's like taking the next level. It's about just enjoying that moment, taking a deep breath in, and having so many blessings in your life that were unexpected. And I actually feel with this elemental, there's more blessings coming in for you. I feel, excuse me, hang on. I feel like there's like a little bit of a maze that you're running right now. I feel like zigging and zagging a little bit, like you've got stuff to do here and there, but that's okay because it's going to get you to. And they tell me wide open spaces. There's going to be the sky's the limit, and there's opportunities for you because you're doing and taking the right steps. Okay, you're moving in the correct direction, and the elemental of air is just spreading that energy all around. So that's awesome. That's your card today, David. I love you. Yo, yo, Councilman. Yo, yo. Okay, so I'm going to go back up. I don't remember who I read, who I didn't. Okay, let's see. I got to read this because I can't read it there because it's too small. So hang on. Okay. Yep. Been there, done this. When we are challenged physically, our lives, everybody's life is very different from everybody else's, and it's your journey. And sometimes the way they challenge us is to kind of say, wake up, because you're this way or that way, or you have this going on. It doesn't mean you're any less important. So sometimes things happen, and we just have to make ourselves a little more aware of what's going on. And by doing that and then having faith again in Creator God and the realms, Buddha, Isis, whoever it is that people have in their lives, we ask them for guidance. We ask our spirit families for guidance, right? And it's all important. It's all about understanding that in order to move forward. Sometimes, we hit bumps in the road and not good things happen. And then sometimes those not so good things that happen bring us to more positive things or better things or new opportunities that came in that if it hadn't happened, something that was coming in new or whatever that we weren't able to realize or understand wouldn't have occurred. So sometimes the bumps and the bruises, and I know the physical issues are rough. You don't have to tell me. I understand 100%. But we manage to get through it. And we manage sometimes because we need friends and our companions that are around us, or even our friends that are on, the internet, social media. There's many a times that if I hadn't had the connections I did with all of you that come in here, I had a hard time going through some stuff. And if I hadn't had that, I don't know that I would have came out the other end of it. So there's a lot of opportunities for you, Pamela, and everybody to overcome things, right? To overcome things that are kind of in our lives and we need help with. All right. Well, hello, Megan. How are you today? I hope you're doing well. I hope you is doing well. This is Jacob's mama, the little one that I had in the happy video that we put together, dancing like a little fool. So that's all good. Yep. And here, make sure you guys all know that. Join the family on YouTube, Ghost Dimension. There's all kinds of stuff going on. Check it out. Okay, we're going to go down a little bit, a little bit, a little bit. Well, there you go, Natalie. Didn't know that. And keep the faith, and whatever's supposed to happen will happen. And, if you wind up, it's a fit, it's a fit. If it's not, something better's coming around. That I can tell you because Sarah, my little sis, she's been on here. You guys have seen her a lot over the past year. And she finally got the dream job she wanted. So, hi, Rihanna. How are you? I hope you are well and doing okay. I'll have to check base with you soon. All right. All righty, right. All righty, right. You bet. I'll give you a card. All right. So, let's see what I can give Rihanna. I haven't read for you in a while. All right. Oh, they're making me cut your cards, so whatever that's about. Yeah, okay, so let's see what this is about for you today, Rihanna. All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Dreamcatcher, that is your card today, the Dreamcatcher. Okay, so the Dreamcatcher card brings in a few different things. First thing that it's bringing in for you is all about what the Dreamcatcher's original purpose was for, that the spider taught us, the grandmother spider taught us, that you create this web. The center of it is your soul. It is all the things that are important to you, and everything around it is all things that we weave, right? The path that we make. And then above it, you can see I also have a prayer tie on this particular Dreamcatcher, right? So for you right now, it's all about the negatives and keeping the negatives away for you, and then allowing the things to come into the center the way it's supposed to. Okay, so that it's benefiting you. And right now, it's also about changing the way that web is put around you so that there's some differences going on, and you have to kind of adapt. And I know you will, but that's what Spirit's saying. We're just going to keep you rolling and keeping you protected and sheltered right now, because that's what needs to happen. The focus needs to literally be you, Rihanna. It's like it's coming through, and it's that healing sun, it's that light, it's everything that's coming through for you, the healing energies and stuff. And it's like you have to focus on that, just you right now. That's all. Focus on you right now. And that's your card for the day, the Dreamcatcher. All right, guys. Well, I've been here an hour and 15. Thanks for stopping in with me today, and I appreciate you all that are here. And yeah, thank you. Thank you so much. And until next time, bear out, okay? You guys have a great day, and I'll talk to you soon. Thanks for being here.
Thank you for tuning in today, and make sure to share, like, and subscribe to us and become part of the Ghost Dimension family here on YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram. My name is Bear Medicine Walker, and I approve of this message.
Hello and welcome. I'm Bex.
And I'm Sean, and together we are Ghost Dimension, a paranormal investigative show that explores the most haunted locations in the world. You can watch us on
Amazon,
Pluto TV,
also the Roku channel,
or even our own YouTube channel. So please make sure you tune in, check it out, or visit our website at www.ghostdimension.co.uk. And let's see you all very soon.